No sooner did the SS Mills leave the mouth of Matanzas Bay at St. Augustine than dark clouds swept up from the south. The wind shifted from the northeast to the northwest at around 11 a.m. on August 6, 1837. In Jacksonville, residents fled their homes as the St. Johns River raged. At St. Mary's, Georgia, streets flooded to a depth of 6 feet as families tried to escape in boats. Caught offshore, the crew and passengers of the schooner SS Mills tried to save their lives by heading for St. Andrew's Sound, the pass between the north end of Cumberland Island and the south end of Jekyll Island. They did not make it.
Our community yesterday was thrown into unusual gloom by the reception of information of the most melancholy character. Rumor after rumor was set afloat, and we are constrained to say, with the most poignant feelings of sorrow, that the worst features of rumor have been more than realized. By gentlemen who arrived yesterday from Savannah via St. Mary's, we learned that it was ascertained beyond the possibility of a doubt that the Mills, in attempting to cross the bar of St. Andrew's Sound, capsized, and every soul on board perished, except one seaman, who alone was saved to tell the agonizing tale.
The single survivor was a sailor named Charles Cote. Clinging to a spar from the toppled masts, he prayed for survival as he was tossed by the massive waves of the hurricane.
The last he saw the wreck, it was bottom up, and the captain, mate, and 2 black seamen were on her bottom, and 2 other men in the boat, which was full of water. Soon after, the boat passed by him, with nobody in it. There was a schooner in sight when she upset, and run down upon her, but as he believes, saved none of the crew.
The waves finally threw Cote ashore at the middle of Jekyll Island about an hour after sunset. He was adrift for 9 hours. No one lived on Jekyll Island in 1837, but the sailor could see the distant beam of the St. Simon's Island lighthouse through the weakening storm. Walking to the north end of the island, Cote made the best of his circumstances.
And finding a plank, launched himself upon the Sound with a paddle he found on the bank, paddling himself across, taking the last of the flood tide, and landing near Mr. King's.
Paddling across to St. Simon's Island on his plank, Cote was rescued by Thomas Butler King, operator of the well-known Retreat plantation there. His unnamed overseer also assisted in the rescue. While Mr. Cote's story of salvation was one of gratitude and jubilation, the news of the loss of 14 others on the Mills stunned the population of St. Augustine. The storm that struck the Florida-Georgia coast in August 1837 is remembered today as the Antigua-Florida or Hurricane Nuestra Senora de los Angeles. It first struck St. Thomas in the Caribbean, sinking every vessel in the harbor and killing 100 people. Then, before turning north, it swept across Puerto Rico, sinking ships and killing 11 people in San Juan. It was the first storm for which a barometric pressure was ever recorded in Puerto Rico. When it struck San Juan, it was reported at 28 inches of mercury, or 948 millibars. The National Hurricane Center estimates that it caused over 141 deaths, undoubtedly a severe undercount. To learn more about the sinking of the SS Mills, please visit 2eggtv.com. On Jekyll Island, Georgia, I'm Dale Cox for 2egg TV.